friends, today I got something pretty cool for you guys. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a free template on this awesome audio visualizer. I'm also going to use this video as a full tutorial, just breaking down the steps, showing you guys what you can do to customize this, change this around. And the cool thing about this is there's so many different elements going on in this, and there's so many different things that you can change, customize. I'm going to show you guys how you can sync any of the elements of this or any effect to the audio. As you see right here, there's so many things that are synced to the audio, whether it's the glow, the scale, the audio spectrum itself, even this cool little trippy effect on the background. So first steps first, let's hop into After Effects. So what you're going to need to do is just go to the link in the description. It's going to take you to my website right here. It's going to take you to the video product page right here. If you guys haven't already looked through my website, go check it out. There's a bunch of cool free stuff as well as some cool effects for After Effects and Premiere, even Final Cut if you guys are interested in that. Go ahead and click purchase. It's going to take you to the screen right here. Put in your email as well as all the other information. Don't put in any credit card, any PayPal. You don't need to put in any billing information. That's one of the biggest misconceptions people have. They think they need to pay, but this is $0. Just skip that part, put in all the other information, and it'll go through fine. So once you get the email for that download, just open up the folder. It's going to look something like this: free audio spectrum template. Open that up and then just double click on this After Effects project file right here. So just so you're not confused by all the things going on, let me just give you a full rundown on all the elements that are going on in this. So this is the first composition you have with your background. You have your visualizer, which I'm going to break down soon. We have some lens flares, and then this right here, this is actually just tracking information to link everything to the music. If you want full tutorials on how to build something like this from scratch or how to link elements to the audio, just search it on YouTube. There's literally hundreds of tutorials on that, so I don't want to be re-saying words that have already been spoken. I want to teach you guys some new information and teach you guys some new cool tricks and effects. If you want to change any of the backgrounds, all you need to do is just drag whatever background file you want into your project bin right here, just like this. So it's going to import that picture. Hold down Alt and just drag this new background over this right here where it says background.jpg. And the coolest thing about doing that Alt drag is it actually keeps all of the same settings that were originally on that background picture. So if you see here, it reacts to the audio just like the other thing. Another thing you can do, which is pretty self-explanatory, if you don't want any specific element, for example, if you don't want this lens flare that's reacting to the music at the bottom, you could just hide the layer, or you could just always delete it. Same with if you actually don't want any specific effects. So if you don't want that trippy distortion happening on the background, what you can do is just click on your background, go to effect controls, and then right here you're going to see this is where the glow is actually synced to the music, and this is where the trippy distortion is actually synced to the music. If you want a full tutorial on how to do that crazy distortion, link will be in the description. I have a full video already talking about how to do that. So you can always just turn it off just by clicking this little FX button. You'll see it'll go back to normal. Same with the glow in the background. If you don't want that to be synced, you can always just turn it off and the glow will go away. And that's pretty self-explanatory. So now let's go into the visualizer itself. This is just some more tracking information to actually scale things to the audio. If you want to keep it the same, just keep it the same. If not, you could always try and tweak things, but these are all kind of rigged together using the pick whip tool. What we're going to do is we're just going to double click on this composition, which is just the visualizer itself. And here you can change any actual elements of the visualizer. So the number one thing you're going to want to know is changing your logo. Right here it says your logo here. Let's drag in your logo, which we're going to place into this project bin, and we're going to use the same exact trick that I was talking about where you just hold down Alt, just drag it over where it says your logo here, and it's going to replace it just like that. Now I actually had a mask on my logo, so if you want to get rid of that, just click the M key and you can just go ahead and delete that mask and then just resize it however you would like. Of course, if you don't want that reactive glow on your logo, just click on your effect controls, get rid of the glow. And then another super important part of this tutorial is changing the actual songs. So you can literally just follow the same exact steps, drag in whatever audio file you would like to replace, click on my sample music, which is at the bottom right here, hold down Alt and just bring your music over the sample music, and it's going to change every single thing. All the linking, as you see, it automatically just switched. You don't have to go through and manually change everything. It's going to automatically do that all for you, which is super useful. And then if you want to go more in depth with the actual customization of these actual waveforms, you can actually click on these audio spectrums, go to effect controls, and you can just change any of these actual settings to get a look that you really like. Now to wrap this tutorial up, I'm just going to give you one more trick which you guys can use, which is super cool, and I definitely recommend you guys use this to customize your own audio visualizer. So this tip is going to show you how you can automatically link any effect and sync it to the music, which is super cool. So say for example we want the hue or colors of this background to change with the music. So let's go ahead and look up the color balance HLS effect. Go ahead and drag that onto our background clip or whatever you would like to actually do this to. Now go up to your effect controls, and where it says hue right here, we're going to go ahead and alt click on the keyframe for hue, and it's going to bring up this here, and it's going to bring up all these options here, and it's also going to bring up this box where you can input a script. Now the coolest thing about this, go ahead and open something where I've already applied that sync to the audio script. So for example, the displacement map, which gives you that distortion. So the displacement map, which has my distortion on it, let's go ahead and expand that. You're going to see this red text showing that I actually linked something. Let's click on that and expand it. Once you've expanded that, you'll be able to see the script. Go ahead and click on that, and we're just going to right click and click copy, and then we're just going to close displacement map. Let's go back to our color balance, click on hue, and then for the script right here, we're just going to Control V to paste that and then click away. So we just copied the script, which is syncing our audio to all the other effects that I've already done to something new. Now if I play it through, you're going to see that the hue of this actually reacts to the music just from that script, which is super, super insane. As you're seeing, it's flickering here, and whenever the audio stops, it goes back to normal, just like that. So that's something that's super cool. You don't have to do that with just hue. You can literally do that to any effect possible. So as you see here, I did it with glow. I did it with a displacement map. You can do it with scale to make it bump up and down. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, go ahead and check out the links in the description. Check out my website. Got a bunch of free stuff as well as a bunch of awesome new effects for After Effects, Final Cut, Premiere, whatever you may need. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe to join the community. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps the growth of this channel a huge amount. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.